of hate from Mephisto, and this combination executed perfectly at the end of the game.
From Alarak, make it a quad kill set up by that ETC.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi line.
Dubrak, core at 50%. Both cores are just absolutely melting. Which one's going to go down first? I think this is going to be Respect the Gooses. Oh my goodness.
Ring. Oh my goodness, the ring. Jaina just blowing up everybody here. That's a 4, make it 5
And it
for
does
nothing.
knock them all up. What a play. Oh my God, somebody please clip that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to twitch.tv/MurdaRG. I'm your host tonight, Murda, joined by my good friend, the Green Mist. How you doing tonight, Green Mist?
I'm doing alright. How about you, Murda?
Hopefully that worked. I got some cool new soundboard stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy them this evening. Let's get into this one. Can't Connect Stuns versus Puns Upon a Time. It's a Division D West matchup. And here, ladies and gentlemen, are your map bans this evening. On the left-hand side, Can't Connect Stuns. They banned away Tomb of the Spider Queen and Towers of Doom. On the opposite end, Puns Upon a Time banned out Infernal Shrines and Cursed Hollow. Game 1, as chosen by Puns Upon a Time, will be Dragon Shire. I gotta tell them I'm ready to go. I said 1 minute, and I think it's been about 1 minute, so I can't lie to them. R is in chat, baby. Let's go. What's up, Banky? Welcome. Looks like they're about to launch here. Everyone's ready. Everyone's ready. Here we go. Dragonshire. Looks like the soundboard did work, so we might do that again. We might mix it in throughout the cast. Speaking of mixing things in the cast, hopefully not my microphone stand there. There we go. That's much better. Game 1, Dragonshire. First to pick here, first to ban here will be Can't Connect Stuns. Captained by Wolf. Got to chat with them pre-game during the coin toss. Seemed pretty excited for tonight's matchup. Don't know too much about this CCS squad, but looks like they have Slick Rub, Marad, the Mayneski, and Brainer playing this evening. On the opposite end, Captain Lulu here, along with Pet Wolverine, Bob33, Barber, and Jugger Rob, as Stukov becomes the first ban of the evening. Valcomer says, that new Can't Connect Stuns logo, so amazing. That soundboard is lit. Alden Zero says, Crow did an amazing job on the CCS logo. So many awesomenesses as ETC is banned out. Love to see all the community support. Love to see a great org like CCS have another great squad. Participating here in Season 10. Chromie is their second ban of the evening. These are two meta bans. I saw a lot of these taken out during even the Storm Division qualifier. So CCS playing with that high level in mind. And looks like Puns Upon a Time, a similar thought. ETC and Ana are their bans. Very strong heroes as Greymane, a fantastic all-around hero. Going to be great for picking up those camps here on Dragonshire. The first selection for CCS. Captain Lulu with a bit to think about now as they've taken away a pretty strong tank. A couple healers also banned out by both these teams. Did they want to go ahead and make their priority here before the next ban phase on their support and tank? They will grab a support for Lulu. It's Deckard Cain, and Jaina will be selected for Pet Wolverine. So that's a lot of lockdown. Of course, Deckard Cain, Scroll of Sealing. Jaina's going to have all the slows to help those scrolls actually complete their lockdowns. As Rexar is picked for the solo lane, they may Neski going to be playing the bear here in game number 1. And Malfurion for Slick Rub. So they do grab their support before the final bans of map number 1. First on the clock here will be Puns Upon a Time. Maybe banning out a main tank. Of course, they don't have one for themselves yet. Or they go ahead and take away a strong mage. Perhaps even that Li Ming, which does so well with the Greymane. It's going to be the Tassadar instead. Can't connect stuns. CCS2 evolved. Ah, okay. CCS2. I'm going to be honest, Balk. I'm never going to remember the numbers, but I'll try my best. Johanna is their final ban of Dragonshire here, which is going to lead us in now to our second half. Still waiting to see both teams select a tank. I'd love to see Puns Upon a Time go ahead and recognize that fact and grab theirs here. Set the priority that they want to pick. Maybe take away something like that Garrosh that can play in so nicely with that Malfurion on the other side. That's exactly what they're going to do for Jugger Rob. And Cassia is still available for Umbob 33. These are two fantastic picks here in the 3-4 slot. Final two now for Can't Connect Stuns. They need their tank, they need their mage, and they only got 5 seconds left to pick them. I think the Li Ming's the pick. It's going to be the Kael'thas instead, and Muradin, who's definitely moved up the priority list as of late. Really tough to kill this guy, and he's got a lot of kill potential. I've been seeing a lot more Haymaker as well. Might actually make sense here in this matchup if they can find a Jaina, a Deckard, maybe even a Cassia caught off guard a bit. Haymaker back into the team. A lot of kill potential here on the other end with the Greymane and the Kael'thas showing now. Final pick for the solo lane. Barber will be playing the Sonya, which means all 10 of our heroes are locked in. Time to head on over to you guys at home and see what you guys are thinking. Who will win game 1? Will it be CCS or will it be Puns Upon a Time? Head on over to chat. Up at the top of your chat, select that team you think is going to win this game number 1 and hit submit. Now on to my thoughts. Maybe actually we'll ask the Green Mist. Green Mist, who do you think is going to win this game number 1?
Well, after looking at both sides, I really like that Garrosh selection from Jugger Rob. I think it was smart taking it away from Can't Connect Stuns. A lot of CC, they got the roots for Malfurion. They got Kael'thas there. They got the stuns from Muradin. Rexxar, I mean, this is a ton of CC. I think I'm actually going to give it to Can't Connect Stuns.
Alright, so you heard it from the Green Mist. And we're going to load on in game number 1. It's Dragonshire.
For combat.
And over here on the left-hand side in the blue, we got Slick Rub playing the Malfurion, Wolf on that Greymane. It's Brainer on the Muradin, Marad on the Kael'thas, and the Mayneski picking up the Rexxar and Misha. I don't know what's going on there, but welcome to the stage, Can't Connect Stuns. Over here on the right-hand side, we got Pet Wolverine on the Jaina, Barber playing the Sonya, Umbob 33 on Cassia, Jugger Rob on the Garrosh, and last but not least, the captain of this team, it's Lulu on the Deckard Cain. Make some noise for Puns Upon a Time. A lot of damage coming out early onto Garrosh. Jugger Rob does find a toss, however, and Wolf becomes the first blood. I think there was a couple tower shots that went off there, and really discipline attack coming out, and Garrosh almost falling, barely surviving through all that. Amazingly done. You love to see it if you're a fan of Puns Upon a Time. Check out this solo lane matchup where it will be Barber on the Sonya versus the Mayneski playing the Rexxar. And Misha already a bit of damage from that initial skirmish, but looking just fine, as well as, hey, look at Barber pushing that wave quickly. Already sitting on full health. They're doing just fine as well, so we're going to check out the rest of the action around the map where we have a few players waiting around this triangle right now. Jugger Rob might be waiting for Muradin to walk on through. We'll see if Brainer wants to take that chance, or maybe someone else does. Trying to scout out the Garrosh. Looks like Slick Rub did see Jugger Rob sitting there, but he's just going to hang out as both teams work on their siege camps. Should be a pretty easy pickup here for both sides, as no one seems to be contesting the opposite end. First will be picked up by Can't Connect Stuns, though. And Umbob 33 trying to finish this one up quickly. Should get the job done, and will. There is a toss there from Jugger Rob. Quickly using that dwarf toss out is Brainer on the Muradin. Now we have our first shrines of the evening active, and Lulu going to be first to hop on this bottom. Up top, it's Rexar in control of the Sun Shrine on the top half of the map. Sonya trying to double soak these lanes right now. I can see her rotating on the mini-map, but I want to follow this action down to the bottom lane as we do have a healthy fight going on here. Really just the tanks exchanging the damage for now, as it's Garrosh and Murden falling below about 33% health. Kael'thas trying to get the first kill of the game for CCS, and Murad and Wolf will connect for just that. Now Bob trying to get out, stuck in some roots, gets stunned by Murden, sits in the Flame Strike, and will become the second kill of the game for CCS. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a
Double kill.
double kill. Sonya able to regather this top side now for Puns Upon a Time, as Rexar did leave to head down to mid, collecting some of that soak, and you can see the XP bar now in favor of CCS as they found those 2 kills on the bottom half. They want to parlay that into a bruiser camp here on the bottom side. I think this is a perfect decision. Going to give them a bit more pressure, allow them to hold this Moon Shrine just a little bit longer, and maybe, just maybe, be able to rotate someone up to give Rexar a bit of help on that Sonya. But for now, they're looking for kills here. It's Garrosh dropping to 50%. And they're trying to get this wave up as well to maybe get some damage out onto this fort wall, which is looking very likely now. One of these towers almost dead, and a little bit of help from Mirage should be able to do it. There it goes. First tower of the game is down now in favor of CCS. Up top, the Mayneski sees Sonya here, wants to say no more please, but gonna have to send that bear onto the point eventually if they want to eventually get this Dragon Knight. But so far, just going to worry about the wave clear, and sitting very low on mana right now. You see Rexar with just a sliver of mana left right now. Back on the bottom side is Jugger Rob once again taking damage, getting stunned there by Murd, and we want to put up these talents for you because it does look like the Skullcracker was grabbed at level 7 by Brainer, but now Brainer is stunned out. I don't think he has a Dwarf Toss, and he doesn't. Cassia and Jaina in combo to help get that finish. Let's take a look at the kill counts. So far, it's 1 apiece for Greymane, Kael'thas, Cassia, and Garrosh. 2-2 right now, pretty close on XP, and this is Puns Upon a Time taking control of the Moon Shrine. They'll have 2 in their possession, just need to send 1 person over to mid. Barber doing a fantastic job right now, maintaining control of that top lane. Rexar not able to do too much as of yet, and here come Puns Upon a Time trying to find Rexar. There's the toss. The blind does hit from Cassia, nice spend as well, dropping the Mayneski very low. Misha's gonna go down. Rexar's almost dead. Sonya just needs to turn around and look at this. Where's the call out? There she is. They get the kill. Rexar is down, and still looking for the fight is Brainer. Roots coming in from Malfurion. There goes Greymane, and Garrosh will fall. A little bit of split attention that time from Puns Upon a Time. And it'll cost them there potentially a Dragon Knight, as they had a nice little effort going, finding kills across the map. But they lose their third of the game now, and we are back to a dead heat here. 5 minutes and 15 seconds in on Dragonshire. Now Brainer playing aggressive on the opposite end of the map, trying to scout out this siege camp. Does see a couple heroes playing around with it, but for now, without anyone else here yet, they're going to slow down that play and try to get level 10s first, perhaps. They're very close. Kael'thas here in the bottom lane. Nice Flame Strike should do it. There it is. Let's start seeing some of these talents picking in. And pay close attention to this siege camp. We'll see how greedy anyone wants to get in this situation. Is the Twilight Dream and the Phoenix still waiting on 3 more heroics to be chosen? Doesn't look like they're going to get any sort of advantage with that Talontier lead. Bit of a hesitation selecting those talents, and didn't quite find a fight, and now level 10s are secured for Puns Upon a Time, as Brainer's now looking to fight Cursed Bullet coming out from Wolf, but quickly blinded by Cassia. Double Flame Strike at the feet, and look at that Phoenix as well. Getting the 4th kill of the game for Can't Connect Stuns. 3 awarded over to Wolf, the captain on this Greymane, now trying to rotate on Sonya. There's the Stormbolt, there's the leap in from Wolf. Skullcracker getting some value, but Barber barely able to get out of there. Holding on to about 250 health. Now it's Kael'thas all by himself. He's going to go down. Water Elemental was there, helping secure that kill. Cassia grabbing her 3rd of the game. Now 3 apiece for Greymane, 3 for Cassia, and the fight continues at mid. My apologies, we did end up missing a kill there. Another one for CCS, as now Pet Wolverine trying to run around and avoid some of these skill shots will make it out. Siege Camp still available as they finally set their sights on it. Oh boy. Let's check out the results from our pre-game poll, see what you guys are thinking. It looks like 67% of the vote going over to CCS here. And the other 33 in favor of Puns Upon a Time. But it's a pretty close match so far. It's only a half-level lead currently. Bob should be able to get out of this attack and will. Siege Giants on the map, but not going to be defended too much. The rest of the team, they're fighting at mid. Oh, they find Rexar. Once again, it's the Water Elemental helping secure that kill. And finding heroes out of position time after time so far has really been the message of this game so far. Roderick Cube gonna slow down Decker Kane, Muradin, as you see those rubies being thrown out as well. Murad being tossed over the shoulder of Jugger Rob, but quickly it's the Phoenix in response, gonna kind of shut down the avenue for the attack to press any closer in for Cassia and Jaina. And now Muradin wants to help find some kills, still has his Skullcracker ready to go. Jugger Rob pops his Gladiator's Medallion, 35 health will end up going down. Tower shot's not enough to finish off Brainer. But I just heard some news up top. It's Barber knocking down the first fort of the game in favor of Puns Upon a Time. Still rotating around. Gotta find those level 13 talents now. As Connect stuns, they see a wide open Bruiser camp here. This will be their second of the game here on this camp. Unless if Puns Upon a Time can get in here and do anything about it, but without Garage, it would be a very risky play. Brainer over the wall, does find Lulu, Skullcracker, and the Stormbolt. I don't think Decker Kane gets out of this one, or does he? Drinking some of those potions himself, but it's Cassia falling. Lulu, she does make it out. But with Cassia down, this is definitely going to slow down their play. Both of these shrines finally in possession of one of these teams, although at mid, it is Rexar getting very low. Wrath of the Berserker popped there by Barber, making sure no one's able to get this DK for now. Fight continues down in the bottom lane as the Bruiser camp is here. Nice gravity lapse from Kael'thas, going to secure yet another kill onto Garrosh. That is his 5th death of the game. This attack will not stop in his face. I want to say thank you for that follow, Gauntlet, hanging out with us this evening. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay. Welcome to the stream. It's CCS on top right now. 8-5 in kills. Still waiting to get their Dragon Knight, but Sonya playing a very sturdy defense at mid, but not defending this bottom lane. You see that entire keep wall going down, and now the rotation coming out. We'll see if Sonya sticks around a little bit too long. A lot of heroics here ready to go. Misha looking for the charge, does not connect, but the gravity lapse does. There's a roost from Kael'thas as the Dragon Knight is able to be grabbed. 10 minutes in, we finally get to see this DK. And level 16s are just around the corner for Connect stuns, looking to find this Garrosh yet again. Jugger Rob will not make it out. That is the 6th death of the game for Garrosh. Unfortunately, not able to stay alive. Twilight Dream was just used to help create some space here to finish off that fort. Now going to make their rotation down to the bottom lane. Finish off this keep that they already started earlier on the wall. Stun does not hit that time from Brainer. Trying to find the Jaina on that play, but she does have a Blizzard in response, trying to slow all of this down. She might be one of their best hopes in making a defense here, but Murad finding another great gravity lapse and a good living bomb thrown out onto Bob, but the potions are there that time from Lulu. Decker Kane able to keep Cassia alive. Keep should be falling here. A few more swipes from this DK, and there it goes. First keep of the game down in favor of CCS as they boot away the Garrosh. 9 seconds left on the DK. I think CCS is pretty thrilled with the result of this objective push. They have a 2-level lead currently. Make it 1, as 15 is just now picked up by Puns Upon a Time. Sonya split out onto a Bruiser camp right now as the Siege camp was just stolen away. Here comes the attack. Garrosh over the shoulder, but my god, another cursed bullet and another death. Unfortunately for Garrosh there. 10 kills in the game now for Kant. connect, stuns. And it's looking good. Seemingly unstoppable since about the mid portion of this game. Really starting to take control. The only lane they are not currently winning is the top lane, where Sonya was winning that matchup up against Rexar all throughout the early portion, and really probably would be leading right now, but not much more you can do once that fort is down. Really just got to be able to soak up the XP, and that's about it. Join up with the team perhaps. Try to get them closer to 16 and then find a fight that the team likes. They haven't found one in a minute because so often now it's been Garrosh on his back waiting to respawn. But they might be looking to defend their top lane fort here. Barber all the way up front. Level 16 talents now online. Here they come. It will be Herodric stab for Decker Kane. A great 4-man taunt coming out from Jugger Rob. Makes a big response that time. They finish off Misha and Malfurion. And they do make a defense here, I think, of this fort. Just a couple more things remaining to clear out, and they will get it all down. Nicely played that time by Puns Upon a Time. Malfurion's dead, so this should give them another nice opportunity to look to continue to fight. Might be over this bruiser camp in the bottom lane. They also have to make a big defense. Siege camp pushing in. Catapult pushing in. A nice fat minion wave there as well. But they're late to the bruiser camp. Will be able to be grabbed. Misha has respawned, and Malfurion now just 18 seconds away. All right. Wolf wants the Sun Shrine. They already have the Moon Shrine, but look at this flanking attack. Jugger Rob from behind, but feigned death from Rexar comes out early, and now the Phoenix in retaliation. A few health bars dropping. It's Misha first. Barber trying to spin all over the Rexar, and Mayneski will go down. It's a 1 for 1.5 so far. It's Decker Kane falling. There goes Garrosh again. Cassia trying to run away. Jaina's going to try to save her, but I don't think Umbop makes it to the potion. Oh, they do. There's a potion waiting there from Deckard. But Pet Wolverine with 200 health now will be the one to go down. Barber trying to play the role of tank for just a minute. And we'll be able to keep Cassia alive, but look at this bottom lane. Nice bruiser camp onto the core, trying to drop this shielding right now. Shield's still barely intact, but they will fall, as well as 4%. Dragon Knight is secured by Malfurion, and they're marching right towards this bottom lane. They might try to end it out here. Still no level 20s. Couple heroes dead, including Garrosh and Jaina on the side of Puns Upon a Time. So there could be a few moments where they feel strong enough to take this attack onto the core. We'll see what happens. Malfurion walking right past everything, just wants to get a few slaps. Core shielding was already weakened, so it's going to quickly fall off here. But look at the health bar, already below 30%. They only got another 4% off that core. And Slick Rub quickly going to be killed. Now stay a while and listen. Locks in 3, and Lulu with the MVP play there, helping save the day. Spearing in as Sonya, and Wolf is down as well. Brainer trying to scatter out of here as they see enemy heroes on this siege camp. The slows are in. Misha's kind of stuck right now. Can they Scroll of Seal that bear in? It doesn't matter. It finally goes down, and signs of life right now for Puns Upon a Time, and somebody out there.
Somebody flipped that play.
That play looked incredible from Puns Upon a Time, making a strong defense up against that Dragon Knight, finding the kills they need when it matters most. And now looking for a great opportunity to siege. They have Giants along with them. Quickly getting damage onto those towers. They want this fort as well, but there's a toss first onto Muradin. Big taunt as well. Brainer dropping to 50% or less, but will be able to dwarf toss out. Now Phoenix from Kael'thas. Jugger Rob has got to be careful. Finds a potion. Valkyrie pulls in Rexar. But is there any other damage? So far, no. Great healing, however, from Lulu, making sure no one's falling during this attack. Back on their core, there are 2 catapults here, but this minion wave should be able to take care of it. They want this siege camp first. It's definitely the smarter move. Bruiser Camp available as well. As we're all tied up at level 20, we got to look at the most important talent right now. It is Winter Mute for Jaina, one of the strongest talents in the game. Could be a game changer here for Pet Wolverine. We'll see how much impact it has in the next fight. Cooldown is ready to go, just waiting on that Valkyrie from Cassia, Phoenix from Kael'thas, and the Avatar from Muradin.
Become the dragon.
I mean, this is our end sequence.
Vengeance for my family.
Win a big fight for either team. That's likely going to be the end of the game in their favor. Once Upon a Time rotating around mid right now. Now they're coming on down to this bottom lane. Siege Giant still in the lane as Muradin's holding that vent. Juggernaut walks in, finds the flip. There's the cursed bullet directly in his face, as well as that Twilight Dream. This attack on the front line with the help of Greymane's cursed bullet has just been way too much for Garrosh to handle, but Brainer falling low. Both tanks now down. And oh no! Greymane with the distant shot finishes off Jaina. Was waiting on a potion from Deckard. Didn't quite get it, so it's a 2-for-1 exchange. And CCS2 finds the kill they needed right now. They're going to go ahead and find a Bruiser Camp to pair in with it. But will they be able to close this game out? There's 2 heroes dead. They have 4 heroes on the map. A Bruiser Camp is here. I'd be marching towards the core, threatening the core at a minimum. Top lane, there is a Bruiser Camp pushing in, as well as 2 catapults. This is trouble. Could end up losing that wall. Probably both those towers, and if it's left alone for too long, maybe even the keep. Cassia is now going to have a free clear on all of this pressure coming in the bottom lane. Bob just wants to make sure no one else is going to be here, and will safely now be able to clean this up. Top lane's been cleared as Sonya and Deckard Cain grab onto that Sunshrine and are now going to make their rotation towards mid, perhaps down to the bottom lane as well. Yeah, splash for auto attack for Greymane killed Jaina, absolutely. Here at level 20, Hunter's Blunderbuss. Muradin looking for the channel on the DK Brainer here all by themselves, but bottom lane. Barber regaining control now for Puns Upon a Time. Juggernaut caught out, does take that Curse Bullet again. Living Bomb is connected, but a 4-man stun there. It's Twilight Dream helping secure that kill. Sonya's going to go down as well with the help of that Phoenix. Pet Wolverine trying to step in, but just can't do it. Lulu's low as well. It's a triple kill.
Oh, baby, it's a triple.
For Can't Connect stuns. They're going to get both of these shrines. Looks like they're sending Rexar to the DK. And I gotta believe this is enough to close out game number 1 here on Dragonshire. They're headed towards this bottom lane again. Last time they had the DK, they went for this core, and they only took off 4%. Maybe learning a lesson that you can't really do it with just a DK.
Red team's core is under attack.
Cassia here in defense. Jaina here in defense, 5 seconds away from having a water elemental. Has that Winter Mute upgrade at level 20, but will it be enough to save this core? Shielding is down below 70%, 60%, 50%, 30%, 40%, 20%, 10, and game number 1 in favor of Can't Connect stuns. And let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. Great kill potential all game long from this Captain Wolf on the Greymane. Cursed Bullet gave Garrosh so much trouble. It's double-digit deaths that time for Juggernaut, a fantastic tank player. Just had a lot of trouble dealing with that heavy pressure from Wolf there in game number 1. See a lot of people in chat cheering along for CCS as they find a nice map 1 victory there over Puns Upon a Time. I gotta say, I think our MVP, it's gotta go to either the Greymane or the Kael'thas. Maybe the Greymane. I don't think he missed any Curse Bullets, maybe just 1. It was really outstanding play. Brainer also an aggressive Muradin with that Skullcracker. I think definitely a priority talent pick recently. So I love seeing the tech pick, especially with that Sonya on the opposite end. Also gives Jaina a lot of trouble too, because she has really no true escape out of her ice block to kind of just prevent a bit of damage. She can't run away any faster. So I think the Murden, well talented, and the Greymane, well skilled there in game number 1. Here's a look at that talent screen before we move on to game number 2. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's here. 42 viewers right now. Wow.
Time to change your
didn't
hat,
recognize we
Murda.
had so many. Hat swap. Okay, I can do that. Hat swap. All right. So we have a new hat on. Thank you so much for donating back your medallions. Of course, you collect those the longer you watch here on stream. Looks like we got a shade swap as well from Angus. I got you. Miss Windup Bird did the first one, the hat swap. And that was Angus with the shade swap. New shades, new hat. We'll be back in just a little bit with game number 2. I gotta hydrate as well. I see you. I see you. We'll be back in just about 2 minutes with game number 2. I'm gonna run a couple commercials. Hope to see you guys back here in just a minute. And welcome back. Game number 2 about to be underway. Green Mist, what'd you think of that game number 1?
Murda, I thought game 1 was pretty good. I didn't see the win coming that way. But Can't Connect Stuns did get the job done. You gotta give them credit.
I agree, Green Mist. It was an outstanding attack. The Greymane looked fantastic. I thought the Murden was great. And the Kel'Thas as well. You can't forget about Malfurion. Twilight Dream came into play, and Rexxar did a little bit, okay? Maybe the Rexxar was the one blemish, but it did enough to keep them in the match. The XP was soaked, okay? The XP was soaked. We're here in game number 2. Looks like it's going to be Battlefield of Eternity. Let's bring you on over to the map ban screen. Oh, I gotta... Who picked this? Looks like it was picked by Can't Connect Stuns. So Battlefield of Eternity here for game number 2. Map ban's also up on your screen there so you can see it. With or without balls, says Green Mist voice. Monka S. Yeah, a little bit too spoopy, I suppose. What do you guys think about Battlefield of Eternity? Strong map for either side? I don't know. If you guys have any inside information on if this is a good map for either of these teams, I do appreciate that information in chat. Mrs. Windupbird saying toxic. Shame. No toxicity here, please. All love, okay? Just globes. Let me drop some globes. Can I drop globes? How do I do globe? Let's see. Globe. See? Love. Sick was slick AF. Angus says, love you, Murda. Hearts. See? That's what I'm talking about, Angus. Appreciate it. In-game lobby. Murda is ready to go. We had enough fun chatting here for the meantime. We'll be 1-0 heading into game number 2 in favor of Can't Connect Stuns. MaestroCast says, my second favorite map after Towers of Doom. Maestro, welcome. I did see you said something just a moment ago as well. Hopefully you're casting some NGS this season. You were definitely one of my favorites to watch last season, coming in as a newer caster for NGS, although I believe you had done casts for other stuff in the past. You have a veteran sound to your voice. I hope that you are continuing to provide that for NGS, because I loved it. And I love you, man. Glad to see you here. Game number 2 draft underway. Battlefield of Eternity. First to pick this time will be Puns Upon a Time. Mrs. Windupbird says, I just wanted to use the emote, Murda. Well, it's a toxic emote, okay? It's a toxic emote. Lulu, once again with that captain's crown here for Puns Upon a Time. A very puntastic team name here in Season 10 for them. And let's see what this Division D West side has to offer. Do they ban out anything they saw in Game 1? Maybe thinking about that gray main. Pretty good here on BOE. But so far just sticking with that ban onto ETC. They must have some intel of what took place last week from that tank position. Brainer played a brilliant Muradin in game number 1, which, in my opinion, makes ETC look silly if you can play a Muradin like that. But we'll see. ETC banned out. There's the ban onto Cassia. She was played in game 1 by Puns Upon a Time, so maybe a target ban here from CCS2. As now they're looking at their second ban. After the ETC, it was the Ana in game 1. That's what they're going to continue with here in game 2 as well. Also, during the break, I didn't mention this yet. My apologies. Melly was here, dropping in. Hits that 3-month resubscription at Tier 1. Appreciate the love, my man. Thank you so much. Let me know if you still need help with your roster change for your team. I know I'm your moderator this season. Let me know if you need some assistance there, as Chromie becomes the second ban here for Can't Connect Stuns. She was also banned in game 1 for the record, as Greymane is now stolen away smartly by Puns Upon a Time. Alden Zero says Brainer did play well on Muradin, appropriately aggressive, set up a lot of the kills. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to mention. It looked good. I mean, why worry about ETC when now you're probably gonna have to worry about Muradin again? There's Li Ming. No, it's Johanna. They banned out the Johanna themselves in game 1, but they want it here in game 2. Also, I really like the pick onto Li Ming. Not only is she strong here on BOE, it's also a great hero that could be paired in with the Greymane. You get the Cursed Bullet out, you get the Mage combo damage from Li Ming to get that first kill, and then the resets can start coming out from a Li Ming. So having both those together could be scary. I like taking it away that Can't Connect Stuns did. But on the other end, it's Tastar and Rhaegar in response now as we're heading into our final bans. And it will be Sonya. This was played in game 1 by Barber. It was a Wrath of the Berserker over on Dragonshire. Won the lane against Rexar, and another I guess the last map wasn't a 2-lane, but this being a 2-lane map, that solo lane matchup a bit more important. Melly says, we've needed assistance for 3 months. Never had 5 people. Melly, we'll take care of it, alright? Just let me know. Malfurion, the final ban here for Puns Upon a Time, trying to take away the pick. I believe that was Slick Rub in game 1 playing the Malfurion. Five seconds now. Picks 3 and 4 for CCS. They get their off lane for the Mayneski. It's Imperius and Slick Rub. After banning away this Admiral in game number 1, they find Stukov for themselves here on BOE. They have a lot of CC now. It's going to be Blessed Shield into the Spear. Big lurking arms beneath it from Stukov. This is a kill team. Just 2 picks remain to try to counter this. think they need a cleanse. They have the Rhaegar, of course, but I guess a Nubrak, that kind of works. I was thinking maybe going with the Garrosh because it has a self-cleanse on the front, but I don't think Jugger Rob was too happy with how game number 1 went. So it'll be a Nubrak and Artanis. Artanis, of course, pretty great here. You guys know that amateur opponent. You can assume is going to be the game 1 pick. Level 1 pick. And a Nubrak, maybe Beetle build, honestly. I don't know. Let's see what a Nubrak does. Final pick is Thrall for Wolf. So this is a 4-man Thrall. Crash Lightning, question mark? Question mark? I don't know. You guys let me know at home. It's time to head back on over to you and find out who you're thinking is going to win this game. Who will win game 2? Will it be Connect Stuns, or will it be Puns Upon a Time? Head on over to chat right now. Up at the top, select the team you want to win and hit submit. Green Mist, who do you think is going to win this game number 2?
Well, one side has an orc and the other side has an orc, so I'd say it's a pretty even split. But the only thing scarier than an orc is a pupper, and that's Greymane. Woof woof! Game number 2, going to Puns Upon a Time.
Alright, the Green Mist thinks Puns Upon a Time is going to send us to a game number 3. Let us know what you think at home by voting now. Let's load on in game number 2. Welcome to Battlefield of Eternity here on the left-hand side. It's Marad on the Li Ming, Slick Rub playing that Stu Cobb, Brainer on the Johanna, Wolf on Thrall, and up in the top lane on the Imperious, it's the Mayneski. Give it up for Can't Connect Stuns. Here on the red side, we got Jugger Rob playing a Nubrak, Barber on Artanis, Lulu on the Rhaegar, Pet Wolverine on Tassadar, and Bob 33 stealing away the Greymane here in game 2. Give it up for Puns Upon a Time. Alright, level 1 talents, it will be the Crash Lightning for Thrall. That's what I was expecting. Lurking Arm build here, Low Blow picked up at level 1. For Stukov, we got another follow coming in. This one from a friend. Velaravia 5, welcome to the chat. Thanks for hanging with us, and thank you for finally hitting that follow button. You're welcome, Murderbot, she says. How appropriate. Of course, it's the amateur opponent for Artanis. We were expecting that. As your votes are continuing to pile in, I'm going to try to keep my eyes to see who's winning. For now, it's Can't Connect Stuns with 67% of that vote, but you still have time to make your decision. Chat, don't give up now. I know you're out there. Little easy exchange so far. Shockbreak quest for Tassadar stacking up. Oh, excuse me, that's the Resonance Beam quest. Whoa! Alright, looking for auto attacks here. Maybe risky. Doesn't want to be stuck out too far, especially later on with an Imperious around. Every time you auto attack, you're self-rooting. Leaves Imperious a big fat target to land on. But we'll see. Maybe Pet Wolverine can pull this one off. I don't know. I don't know. The vote will end with CCS once again winning your favor, chat. 67% of the vote going to them. 3 stacks on Crash Lightning as we are rounding into level 3. Top lane looks pretty even, but Barber apparently already used that Fountain Tap. The Mayneski still holding back on theirs. And chat just dropping CCSs all over the place. Alright, chat, we know who you're here rooting for. We appreciate all the support. Although I know there's got to be some Puns Upon a Time fans out there as well. So if you're rooting for them, make some noise in chat as well. I see you guys voting in the poll. But throw some love out for them in the chat. That's how you show your real support. Bruiser Camp picked up on the left side. CCS grabbing it first. On the other end will be shortly followed up there by Bob and Lulu. Both of them heading back to town. Double puppers. Woof woof. Grabbing a Bruiser Camp. Shaman's going to help out the top lane where Barber looking for that swap, does not land it. Imperius trying to head back to base. In a rough spot. Could be in Q range here for Barber. Going to end up using it on the wave instead. Big rotation coming out. Frostwolf does not land from Thrall. And walking around the corner is Barber. Should be just fine. And look, he's got a doggy mount. It's doggos everywhere. It's Barco Polo. Quick attack. Look at this. Bottom side, Puns Upon a Time, using that Greymane to full effect. The Tassadar as well. Maybe this auto attack build really meant to help do additional damage. Does it do additional damage? For 75 damage on the 2 additional targets. So, I mean, it's not going to do any additional damage in the race, but, I mean, Greymane appears to be plenty. Holy smokes. Quickly getting the job done there, as it is the Carapace build being shown for a Nubrak at levels 1 and 4. Both teams nearly deadlocked in XP right now, heading into level 7. But with this Immortal on the map, Puns Upon a Time, the pick of the Green Mist here in Game 2, finding their first objective of the night, coming early here on Battlefield of Eternity. They're going to get through one of the towers, probably both of them here, yeah, and the wall. Immortal still healthy. They're going to continue to push along with it, trying to take out this Fountain. Lurking Arm is deployed by Stuka, but threatened back there by a Nubrak. Fountain goes down, and it looks like Puns Upon a Time ready to retreat. They get through a wall, a Fountain, and about 60% on that fort. I'll call it 60%. And we might have a skirmish now. Level 7's both teams fighting over this siege camp. Johanna walking forward. Nice condemn onto 3 targets. Pet Wolverine slow, trying to walk away, barely avoiding that orb from Li Ming. And having to use that medallion as Jugger Rob does make it away. What a strong attack that time from CCS, but Artanis trying to get right back in here. Camp has been weakened as Jugger Rob, low on health, needs some healing from Rexard, gets a little bit of it. And Bob's gonna help finish off this siege camp, but looks, Lurking Arm again. Barber made the rotation to help the team here, leaving Imperius all alone in that bottom lane. They get the camp, have to send a Nubrak back to base, and Artanis making the long trot back down to the bottom lane. Has to make sure Imperius gets 0 value onto this wall, as well as finding some of these XP globes. Swap coming out and not connecting that time onto the main Eski. Imperius surviving. And look at this rotation. They want this fight. Are they going to find Imperius in this vent? For now, they haven't. They're going to start up the camp. I think the Maineski knows they're there. Here comes Thrall, Stukov. Maybe going to run in here and make a play, but it would be a bad decision, I would think, with the numbers we're able to see here on our end. And this is macro pressure. 3 camps in a row picked up there by Puns Upon a Time. Now working on their second Immortal of the game. Greymane hopping into that Worgen form. Quickly sending it towards 50% and barely even a scratch onto the red side Immortal. Another great objective start here for Puns Upon a Time. Now pinging onto their bruiser camp. Not pigging. There's no pigs here. At least not that I can see. A quick camp pickup and just a defensive posture right now. Coming out of CCS. They're going to send Li Ming or just the Thrall. No, they're sending everyone back up. Artanis prepping that top lane as well. This could be trouble. That top lane fort might fall. They just have to play patient, wait for their level 10s. No one's currently attacking the other end, and I think Puns Upon a Time has this realized. No need to go in and fight this. Just slow it down, wait for 10s. You're going to get that fort in just a second. A brilliant play here. Now finding a bit of damage onto the Immortal. Walking in as a Nubrak, but taking a little bit too much of that health bar to be happy with. Fort's still standing, and Murad is now here in defense. Here they go, trying to finish it off. A Nubrak throwing a Beetle out onto it. And the minions get that job done. Level 10's now secured, but a Nubrak caught out at the wrong time. even down the talents. CCS finding the kill. It's Sugar Rob a bit overextended that time. Saw a bit of that in game 1. Maybe starting to see it again here in game 2. Was the only one over by that. Oh, Tassadar has to pop the Archon. Gets a chain heal from Rhaegar. 6,189 health remains on this blue team Immortal. Thrall trying to race on the other end, and they should be able to see that the health bar is dropping. Now with Juggerab back from that death, they should be ready to go. Waiting on Tassadar as well, but Juggerab going in anyway, trying to take this fight. There's the cocoon onto Li Ming. Slick Rub trying to break her out as quick as possible as the Cursed Bullet connects. Here comes that big bloodlust, but not enough attacking able to happen except onto the Immortal. They do pick it up. 10,000, almost 11,000 on the shield. That's represented by about 50%. And it's going to be pressing bottom lane here, as we do know that Fort has fallen already in the top lane, taken out just moments ago by the help of that Bruiser Camp. And this will be Puns Upon a Time trying to find their second fort of the game here before the 10-minute mark. All 5 heroes are here in the top lane. Imperius is not. He's trying to soak and make sure that catapults don't start building up. So this could be a risky position for CCS as the Immortal moving past the wall area now onto the fort. They want this fountain and maybe a kill as well. Suppression pulse coming out from Artanis does not find too many great targets, but it's enough to help them secure that fort down. Now Wolf in trouble. Wolf trying to run away. Barely getting out. My God, 120 health, but a couple heroes are now surrounded as the big swipes from Slick Rub knocking heroes into their own wall. Can he make it out? The Archon's in his face looking for another swap as Artanis does not have it. Brainer low on health. Armor reduction as well. Will live. No one else falls in that fight. Still no kills. For Puns Upon a Time, they haven't needed them. They've gotten both of the objectives. They've gotten both of the outer forts. And now even a keep wall to go in with it. And they have a slight XP lead, as you guys are asking about talents. Does look like orbs right now. Level 4 Triumvirate. And at level 7, Zay's Vengeance for Li Ming. Anubrak able to burrow charge away that time. Here's a big slow from Rhaegar, but even more slow and coming out from the other end. Imperius nicely done. Finds the kill onto Lulu. Jugger Rob has got to get out of here. There's the burrow charge just a moment too late. They go down. Greymane's going to have to walk through a lurking arm. He's going to fall. Oh, baby, it's a triple.
Oh, baby, it's a triple.
This is the same CCS we saw in game number 1. Finding kills in big moments, big fights that turn into value on the map. Now going to steal away a Bruiser Camp. There's a Siege Camp available on the top side as well. There goes Brainer, Slick Rub, Murad, the Mayneski. All 4 of them want to grab this as quickly as possible. Of course, we do have Immortals now being announced and will be spawning in about 25 seconds. Artanis, does he get risky? Got risky. But they're going to let him clear that up for free. Presumably going to head over to their Bruiser Camp now. It's wide open and maybe clear up this wave pushing in close to their keep wall. There goes Imperius, Stukov, Li Ming. Should be enough to get this Shaman Camp, but they're leaving them wide open again. Puns Upon a Time. Exactly what we saw during the first 2 objectives. Going to push this to halftime because late to the show is CCS. They wanted the Bruiser Camp, and they're going to have to pay with 50% of their Immortals health bar just to get it. We'll find out if it's worth it at all. Now, nicely set up defensive postures for both teams. Artanis going to split out to clear up a Bruiser Camp. Should be the signal for CCS. Go time, go here. With Artanis not here in the fight. A lot of poking coming out onto the Immortal from Murad, orb after orb. Now Glass Cannon is the pick at level 13. As Johanna starts moving in, there's the Blessed Shield onto a few. The spear will not hit that time from the Mayneski. Bloodlust in response. And it looks like this could be kills, but the swipes are good from Slick Rub, slowing it all down. There's a cocoon onto Johanna. She won't be able to be broken out easily. Sundering gonna slow it down, and Brainer barely able to sidestep that stun from a Nubrak. A raid coming in. This one from Viper. Hots appreciate the 6 viewers as you see Artanis fallen. 5th kill of the game for Can't Connect Stuns. They want their first Immortal of the game here, as they're getting plenty of healing through this bio kill switch availability from Stukov. And with halftime already pushed from the other end, this is going all the way from 100, potentially down to 0 if they have their way. 9 seconds till Artanis respawns. But they're not continuing the fight. They slow it all down. Just poking. Poking. Juggerob's taking some damage from some of these magic missiles from Li Ming. There's orbs coming in, of course, as well. Slowly whittling this thing down. Now Johanna moving forward. There's another Blessed Shield in almost an identical spot as the last fight. Angelic Armaments looking for a kill onto Greymane. Will not find it yet. Cleanse coming out onto Juggerob, who finally goes down. Now resets for Li Ming. 1, 2, looking for a 3rd kill here. They do get 3. That's likely gonna be it as they turn around, set their focus back on this Immortal. You guys want the soundboard? You're gonna get the soundboard.
Oh baby, it's a triple.
It's another triple kill for Can't Connect Stuns.
How do they do it? Ha 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 ha.
This one's going bottom lane. No forts down yet for them. Have they even gotten through a wall? Yeah, they got through the wall up top, so this will be matching it here in the bottom lane. 4 heroes here already. Imperious lagging behind just a little bit. Orb damage coming in from Murad from a long distance has got to be scary now. Each one hurts, but not as bad as a lurking arm of that quality. Stukov getting all the targets he wanted. They get 2. Trying to find 3. They will find Greymane. Another triple kill. Now 11 kills in the game for Can't Connect Stuns. They are connecting them like crazy here in game 2. This Johanna knows every time when to go. Using that Blessed Shield almost perfectly on cooldown every 60 seconds. This Immortal's still healthy. There's still 3 heroes down. I gotta believe they want to get some damage onto this core, and here they go. Brainer, Wolf, the main Neski, Slick Rub, even Murad from behind with this Li Ming. Oh, but the cocoon coming out. Li Ming stuck inside. We'll have access to a reset here when she pops out as Rhaegar fell. Big orb. Oh, Umbob's got to be careful. Pretty low on health. Still not finding that 2nd kill, but the Disintegrate gets 2 more. It's another triple kill. There's 3 heroes down, but 2 on the other end have fallen. Pet Wolverine trying to escape. Can he make it out? Yes. But Murad wants anything. Someone. Anyone. Maybe just the core. 14-3 is the kill count. And he's just going to throw orbs after orbs, not letting that shield respawn. This is brilliant. Might have a kill here. Oh, the spear from the main Neski was on the money. Pops the Angelic Armaments. Doesn't want to take damage, just throws those swords at the core. Swap barely missing that time from Barber. Might have been a good target to help get their 4th kill of the game. Immortal announcement should be soon. And with us being even on talents, it's not too late for Punz Upon a Time. They just have to win 1 fight. They already have a keep wall down here in the bottom lane. And if they can kill some heroes, they can very quickly just march to the other end of the map, finish this one off, and send us to a game 3. I am not losing hope for Punz Upon a Time here. They've already shown they can win objectives. Maybe they get this, what I think will likely be the final objective. This one's for most of the marbles, if not all of them right here. Both teams going to have a bruiser camp on the map. Both teams should be here in the middle of the map on time. Or not. Is Can't Connect Stuns clearing up a wave again? No, they're going to show up. I think this time they know they don't want to fall behind too far. They find the stuns. A Nubrak stuck out. in. That lurking arm silenced and really can't move away. Reset for Li-Ming, but doesn't find a second kill. Angelic Armaments coming out. The Blessed Shield was already used, but it doesn't matter. They find a brilliant spear from Imperius. Another
Double kill.
double kill for Can't Connect Stuns. They have all the stuns. I changed the name, Valkymer. Can Connect Stuns. These guys are playing out of their minds here tonight. 16-3 is the kill count. They're about to push halftime here. Imperius even having enough time to move back to this top lane, clear up the catapult, clear up the shaman camp. Thrall Li-Ming, they are easily going to be able to get this immortal. The only problem for them is it will be pushing in the top lane. Has to go through a fort, has to go through a keep. Likely not going to make it to the core if the defense is wise. You know, Once Upon a Time, all they really have to do is use their structures, defensive shots, and your poke. There's no way this thing is getting all the way past to the core. Constantly connecting stuns, says Maestro. I like it. John Knight says can't counterpick stuns. I think that's brilliant as well. Either one, I think, much more sufficient than can't connect stuns, because that's just a misnomer. Constantly connecting stuns, says Axo Daddy. I can agree on that one as well. 40 viewers out there right now watching that top lane fort fall. Immortal with a 25% shield or less, trying to get through this keep as well. Bottom lane, a couple catapults, but they're a little bit far away. Not going to be of too much concern as of yet as the Bloodlust comes out. No level 20 yet, no Gladiator's War Shout. But this Bloodlust, it looks like it is enough to get through the majority of this health bar. Line coming out from Artanis, but the lurking arm yet again from Stukov is absolutely brilliant. Slick Grub with an MVP caliber performance here in game number 2. Now the spear connecting from Imperius, the Sunder as well, and they are connecting on all cylinders. Game number 2, the set and the sweep going over to CCS. Can't counter pick stuns. See, I think I like can't counterpick stuns the best. Alright? I think that just works the best. You can't counterpick that comp. It looked way too good in game 2. And let's take a quick look at the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. CCS 2 wins it 2-0 tonight. Holy moly. Only the 3 deaths there in game number 2. They win it 19-3. The level 20 tier advantage was enough. I didn't think the Immortal was going to make it to the core, but it did. They found some kills. Eminem Hitman says, can't cuddle sponges. Maybe that'll be CCS 69 one day. Talent screen up on your screen right now. Thrall with the Crash Lightning really paying off. And Li-Ming, maybe most notably. Murad with the Orb build, Glass Cannon build. Okay. Alright, bang bang. You saw it. 4-0, top hero damage for the team, and the siege damage there as well. Murad, alright, I sees you. Let's see if we can find an interview. I'm going to reach out to Wolf. Let's see. Whisper. NGS lobby for interview. Okay, we'll see if Wolf wants to join us. Hang tight, chat. Let's bring you guys over to this screen. So now you know who wins. Looks like Wolf will be joining me. Which lobby do I want to go in? Let's go into lobby 1. Hello, Wolf. Welcome and congratulations. 2-0 victory tonight over Puns Upon a Time. How's the team feeling?
They're feeling really good right now.
Yeah, it didn't look like too much trouble. Game 1, maybe the only thing that was a bit of trouble was the top lane Rexar playing against their Sonya, but other than that, it seemed like you guys were in control of Dragonshire. What are your thoughts on the map? Did it go to plan? Did anything come as a curveball to you guys tonight?
Dragon Slayer felt pretty standard. It was about what we were expecting. We knew Sonya would give troubles to Rexar because I think they played the same thing last week.
Okay.
And I think their Sonya was actually beating Rexar then too.
Yeah, true. But you guys stayed resilient. You were able to get a lot of macro pressure out. I believe the Bruiser camp in the bottom lane 3 or maybe even 4 times throughout the game. You were able to steal away their siege camps. Was this a big focus during the offseason heading into Season 10 to really improve some of those plays around enemy camps?
We put in a ton of work in the offseason. I thinking we've been scrimming at least 3 nights a week, like nonstop, and doing the Nexomania event that the CCS org had.
Yep. Any additional resources been helping the team out at all? Any coaching? Any mentors?
John Knight's been helping with coaching and critiquing us when we screw up, helping us with some drafts.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I thought I heard about that. I just wanted to confirm with you if that was actually the case. John Knight, a great guy, great coach, I'm sure. You'll love to see it. I do have a question from chat from Valcomer. Says, Murda RG, will you ask Wolf what type of steak he will cook for himself for this victory?
Definitely a ribeye. It's the
A ribeye?
only acceptable answer.
That's my favorite steak, by the way.
Like nice blue rare.
Oh, I do. I usually do a sous vide with a cast iron finish. Chef kiss.
Mine's just salt and pepper. Salt, pepper, and a little butter.
Nice. Brilliant. So game 2, we go to BOE. You guys were definitely behind. Seemed like you guys were trying to grab some camps maybe a moment or two late, which allowed them to push halftime a few times. And then I think they got the first 2 objectives, not the third one. You guys got the third. What was the way to get back in the game? Because it looks like something changed, but I'll let you go ahead and say it.
Honestly, we knew their race was better, and we were just waiting for a defensible immortal from the get-go, because we had all the poke. And Stukov was denying every single engage with Bloodlust.
Yeah, Stukov was brilliant. Slick Rub, your support player tonight. Those lurking arms were out of this world. Really paired in nicely with the Imperius and the Johanna. I saw Brainer actively using that Blessed Shield. Looked like the Maineski was ready to go every time with the Impales. But Slick Rub, really a silent hero there. No puns intended. With that silence lurking arm coming out, was really potent in getting a lot of those kills and resets for Li Ming. What are your thoughts on the hero, the combo? Anything else you want to add into it about how your team played that comp tonight?
I think we played it fantastic. It just has a few weaknesses, and we were able to overcome them by just dragging the game out.
Yeah, it seemed like the longer the game went on, the more powerful you guys got. Of course, you selected Crash Lightning at level 1, which we all know is a late game talent, and late game, you definitely were starting to click on all cylinders yourself. 45,000 hero damage, almost caught up with Li Ming by the end of it. But how do you like the Thrall? You feel like Thrall's in a good spot right now? You happy with your performance there in game 2?
Thrall, he's fun. Well, they didn't complain when I said I wanted to play him, so I'm going to take that as a win.
For sure, for sure. Well, any last thoughts on tonight's matchup? Anything else you want to say about your team? And then if you want to close up with some shout-outs, the floor is yours, Wolf.
The guys played great. They were fantastic. Thank you for casting us. Shout out to the CCS org. They've prepped us so much this last season. Shout out to Opens Upon Time. It was a great set. It was very fun to play with them. Shout out to you. Shout out to Valk's mom.
Valk's mom.
And I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me for this interview. Congrats on the big win, the 2-0 domination. And best of luck moving forward here in NGS Season 10. A lot of excitement for CCS 2. You guys look great tonight.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you soon.
Mhm.
All right, chat. Of course, the green mist is still behind me right now. You can see the mist wandering around, so we're going to quickly say goodnight to the green mist.
Chat, thank you for being here this evening. You guys were brilliant. You're beautiful. Please hit the follow button for Murda. Murda loves you, even if you don't know that. And, yeah. Thank you. I'll see you soon. This is the Green Mist signing off.
All right, thank you, Green Mist. You were a fantastic co-host this evening. I saw you chiming in a few times, and it's always a pleasure having you join me. It's been a while since we were able to do this during Season 9, our first co-cast of the season here in Season 10. My new regular Stoic was unable to join us tonight. Was playing for the other CCS. I think there's CCS 3. Or wait, he's on the. I think he switched over to Phoenix Rising this season, didn't he? Well, damn it. Stoic always moving teams on me. I can't keep track, okay? But either way, he wasn't with me tonight. I hope to have him back later this week. I'm sure he will. Other than that, that's it. Do I have a cast tomorrow night? I don't think so. Maybe we'll pick one up together. You guys know of one that you want me to cast? You got a few moments in chat to tell me right now. I'm going to head on over to the caster dashboard. And if there's one around the same start time as this, like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, oh, they're all taken. It's only a 9 o'clock. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to see you guys Wednesday, where I'll be casting the NGS Game of the Week over on twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series. It is Chili Mountain versus VGM Gaming. Storm Division. Hope to see you there. NGS Game of the Week with myself and Slexia. Pre-game show is Stoic. Until then, I've been Murda. You guys have been Chat. And you guys have... See, my sign-off doesn't work when Stoic's not here. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon.
And there's a tranquility again from Algeria, keeping targets up as Ragnaros landing a 4-man Sulfurous Smash, Durance of Hate from Mephisto, and this combination executed perfectly at the end of the game.
From Alarak, make it a quad kill set up by that East.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi line.
Nubarak, core at 50%. Both cores are just absolutely melting. Which one's going to go down first? I think this is going to be Respect the Gooses. Oh my goodness.
Ring. Oh my goodness, the ring. Jaina just blowing up everybody here. That's a 4, making 5
And it
for
does
nothing.
knock them all up. What a play. Oh my God, somebody please clip that.